Alrighty.
What is this, a Van Damme movie?
Ready? We're in. Welcome back to Homies in the Hallway,
A
podcast for stoners
and
stoneheads, where we
smoke,
toke, poke fun at the world, one puff at a time. We're your hosts. I'm John,
Nacho. Sixto.
and this is 1 year anniversary, 60th episode of Homies in the Hallway. Woo! Yeah,
Cheers all around.
it's a milestone.
We
for
did it,
us,
dog.
you
1
know?
year. Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
you
man.
came in
Still didn't
like
have
a
the second
shoe.
take.
Guys, if you're here for that first one, shout out to you. This is going to be a special episode. We're going to talk to you a lot about different things, but before all that, we have a special guest.
I wonder
The
who
one
it
and
is.
only Josie.
The legend, the myth himself.
Hello.
Antonelli.
Glad to
This
be
This
is
is
here.
it, yeah. How are you, man?
First time being on the show. It's feels
mames.
great.
If you guys don't know, he was actually on our first episode, so
Yeah.
this is
Where
a
we
little-
covered Moon Knight.
Yeah,
Back when
dude.
it was only audio.
Yeah.
The first time.
Or,
Or
no, I
nine.
mean, that was after the last Moon Knight
That was after the
episode.
recession.
And now it's during the recession.
No,
Wow.
Wow.
I'm saying.
But
Guys,
anyways, Joey, glad to have you back. How are you doing?
Glad to be back. I'm just glad that you guys are still doing this podcast.
I know. I
You guys are doing-
surprised myself.
Very good. Very
Senor,
good.
senor.
Very good.
Senor.
Not too bad.
Thank you, sir. This is a business partner here.
It is a business partner. You
Now,
know, we all bring
uh,
something to the table, and if not, you're not eating. Eat.
I just bring my
Exactly.
looks. That's all I bring.
That's all I need. All I need is those eyes, and then I get lost for a couple of days. You know what it is. And if you hear people like gardening outside, don't mind it.
Don't mind.
It's just
Our
people
fellow
living,
neighbors.
living their life.
That's my water.
Exactly. So we got a lot in store for you guys today. We got Cinco de Mayo is today, guys.
Woo!
We have the Guardians 3 review. We saw the movie last night, so we're gonna talk all about
Premiere.
it.
It was fantastic.
Well, we're gonna do a quick 5-minute spoiler free if you want it, and then we're gonna go straight spoiler zone. So watch out for that. And
And it's also a big weekend for fights, actually.
is it?
Yeah, because there's 2 fights that are happening
Bomo?
in MMA that are huge. No.
No.
Pero 2 big MMA fights, and then Canelo's fighting this weekend.
Is it
So it's
Backlash?
huge.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
Saturday though?
It is.
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
The 8th. Or, yeah, the 8th. What's today?
We already got the next pod topic.
I don't know.
It's Sunday then.
Yeah, one of those days. Anyways.
Before we even do any of that, though, this is a podcast for stoners and
And stoneheads.
So please, if you're rolling your blunt, if you're packing your bowl, if you're hitting your dab, if you're taking your edibles, you're hitting your pen, whatever you're gonna do, God bless you.
Oh, bless America.
Yeah, God bless fucking America. You know what?
There it
Pledge
is.
allegiance right
No,
now.
that's become such a bit at this point.
Nah. Shout out Joey Diaz.
Let's just put this out
Shout
on
out
the
to Joey.
Instagram one last time
Hey,
so that
we're
people
live,
know.
boys.
So that
they
people
know,
know.
they know. Whoa, what was that?
Hey, you know,
That's shocking
I
emotion.
got excited.
Real.
Oh.
So, let's talk a little Cinco de Mayo real quick. Do you guys do any traditions in your family? Since
Yeah, we get wasted. No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to get like historical, it's just a battle Mexico won against the French.
right.
A lot of people mistaken
For Independence
Day,
That's
which
in
is
October, no?
no September 16th,
So yeah. wrong
and
month.
no, off by a month. But I don't know. I think it's just one of those other like Hallmark holidays where white people can feel included.
Yeah, to be honest, it's more celebrated by white people than it is like
It really
your
is.
average Mexican.
yeah. You're not wrong.
So, I mean, anytime's a good time to party if you're a Mexican.
That's true.
You're not wrong, guys. Like it's 420 somewhere. You know?
Vamos a pasar o lo vas a detener? Speaking of, I don't know, what else? Joey, what are your thoughts on Cinco de Mayo?
Any crazy stories you've had?
No, I just want to get drunk.
That's the goal, ain't it?
Yeah.
And what's your drink of choice on a Cinco de Mayo day? Fucking tequila. no?
Margaritas, baby.
Yeah.
Margarita.
Margaritas.
Yes.
Tell
$2
them about that good
margaritas.
one you had. Tell them about that good one you had. How big was it?
Oh, jeez, it was a 30 ounce.
Jeez.
Yeah, we went to El Jalapeno over near by the what is it, Wendy's. Oh my goodness, it was like a fishbowl, it was huge.
Was it blue?
And no, so I got the strawberry, and we also had like 5, 6, probably like 8 people with us, and like everyone had to get the monster one. And oh my, let me just say, by the time we all drank that, went to a bar, everyone was like,
Were you pissing like a dog that night? I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Probably pissed
no,
yourself.
surprisingly not.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no,
You drink
yeah.
that whole
I
thing,
was
you're like,
really,
oh, cool.
I was really surprised. Last night I had to leave the movie just to go take. So I downed 2 like 24 ounces of twisted tea before the movie.
Brave man.
That was not a smart decision because I only felt it for like 10 minutes and I was like, eh. But
But-
Told him to stick it in, pero.
Yeah.
they actually have cops there.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And
If
me and Matt walked in with
I
that
would have
stuff.
got caught with that,
Yeah.
I would have been.
That's why you hired behind the 2 big boys.
That's what Matt did essentially.
Literally.
Shut up,
Next
Matt.
time. Next time. They had some good trailers though. Oppenheimer looks promising. That Gran Turismo movie. I didn't know they were making that, but it looks good.
That does.
Yes, it does. I was like, okay, just like another Fast and Furious or like Top Gear, you
Yeah,
know,
but
thing.
it's
I'm
racing.
like, eh. And then it's like, okay, it's a little different.
A Fast and Furious spinoff. I don't know. It's its own thing. The concept is pretty interesting because it's said based on real life, but it's these video game players who are
Get a
They
chance.
try to
get
race
a
cars?
chance to
Yeah,
race in real life.
actually.
Because like that's like however fast you're going, it's not the same.
It's not.
That's why I'm glad they showed that training scene. I was like, okay.
They're at least going to get some training, and they're not just throwing a bunch of kids in and under the wheel.
No.
Pero,
I'm sorry.
speaking of the movie, I say we just get straight into it.
Free, no spoilers
Yeah,
right now.
initial
Overall
reactions.
5 minutes, no
rating
spoilers.
out of 10.
Out of 10, oh geez, 10 is a low number. I would say 11 out
Ooh.
of 10.
And then the second one is where do you see this so far as the movies that have come out post Endgame?
Okay, they've been lacking after Endgame, I would say.
Well, no.
Just like, just like rushing and just like really not putting all that thought into these movies,
Yeah.
which is kind of like, come on, we want
It's
something.
like the fans are putting more thought into the movies than the actual writers.
Exactly.
It's like,
Yeah.
why?
You know-
we gotta give it to the pandy,
But definitely this movie, I would watch it 5 times, 10 times. I'm buying the movie once when it comes out.
Yeah.
11 out of 10 for you. How about you, Tito?
Easily, yeah. 11 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10. That movie was fantastic.
But is it better than the first one?
Oh.
I don't
I would say.
Maybe, man. Because, I don't know, just emotionally, like the roller coaster, the story, it was just everything I needed, to be honest.
You know what? I
Yeah.
can't wait to rewatch the first one, like knowing how Rocket's origin is. And
Yeah.
The first one and the third one, I'll say top S tier, man.
Same.
both
I was
of
going to
them.
say that.
S tier.
The second one, it was alright.
the second one was A, B plus a movie.
Yeah.
But for sure, I would say
How about
this
you?
one was-
Were you
I think it's a
ranking
solid trilogy, man.
Yeah.
It's really
it?
good.
It really does compete with Cap's
Cap's
trilogy.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. This movie, it's got some history for me though, cause when I saw alright, so just to base it off, like Guardians was like the first movie that really got me into Marvel, like the movies.
Really?
The first one,
Wow.
yeah, it's okay. The first one I saw with him and my dad in theaters, so like that's why it's really
Wow.
special to me, cause it's like, all right, I started this journey and like now I'm all the way over here. It's crazy.
That's
And then,
why
can I
two
give a quick
Artiagos
story
was
about that
down.
story? So, like, when we went to watch that, we were gonna go to the movies, right? Originally, we were gonna watch the newest,
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles, the one with
The live action,
Yeah,
Megan
yeah,
Fox.
Seth
Yeah.
Rogen's movie.
But when we got there, we
No,
were
no,
a bit
what?
late. It was like maybe 10 minutes in, and then the other like good movie available was Guardians. And then we're like, "What do you want to watch?" It like, "Well, yeah, sure." And then, dog, what a movie it
What a
was.
trip, dude! It really
It
was one
was.
of those like, oh my eyes, what's happening right now?
Yeah.
And then just to see it come full circle,
So how
was
old
great.
were you guys then? around that
like
time.
13.
Back
for
in
me.
the good days, where we realized like we didn't realize it was a Marvel universe yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mm.
Because like I had known nothing of the characters. Obviously, like growing up, you see Iron Man around, you see all these big names, and then Guardians came up. Didn't know nothing, and I'm
No.
glad I didn't know nothing because I went into
Yeah.
it. It opened a whole new world for me and another can of worms, as most would say. I
I don't know.
that
James
either,
Gunn
but-
and a misfit team, you can never go wrong when you
Yeah.
combine those two together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he takes over DC, this shit's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be full.
I might start watching, man.
I think they lost a good director, man. And they really tried to cancel him for a bit. You remember that?
They had fired him for a good
Yeah,
year, no?
yeah,
And
for
then
a
even
bit.
Batista was like, "Hey, yo, I'm not coming back,
Back
on
in
until
unless
you
he
get
comes
my
back."
boy back." You know?
It's because Marvel had succumbed to the cancel culture, but at least
It was actually Disney.
When I
Yeah.
heard that Batista was actually like in the cast, I was like, because Batista as an actor himself, it's like,
he had him in.
But
like,
as Drax,
But like
he's funny and he actually knows how to do. his
he
work.
made Drax, you know.
Right,
I
yeah.
you know, like I don't really think anyone else could really pull off that type of character. Like if we were to see a different actor, it would be a different portrayal of Drax. Like it wouldn't be the same. Because
Yeah.
it's just so much of like what Batista brings to the character.
his story arc is crazy.
So,
It
like,
really-
Batista-
Yeah, I mean.
Batista really pulled off like the funny, gig. You
Yeah.
know, because Drax is supposed to be like, a
Serious.
destroyer, very serious and
Very
just
literal.
I
like,
will say
You know.
this. Acting highlights. I think Chris Pratt actually did really good. There was a couple scenes where I'm like, he's like, you could tell he's emotionally distraught.
Yeah.
I'm like, good actor. But you know who else? The High Evolutionary, the actor. I
Oh.
thought he blew it out the park. You know, I
Yes.
was like,
Yeah.
this is a good villain right here. Is he dead? Who knows? That was a spoiler, but it doesn't
Anyways,
matter.
all right, here we go.
You know what? Let's just
Spoiler
go
time.
into spoiler time.
Spoilers.
time.
Spoilers. If you
Spoilers.
have not seen the movie, mute
Guardians.
this section right now.
Yeah, mute this for
Yeah.
like a good 5 minutes or something. I don't know. We
But
might
what if
say
someone
some shit.
comes into the live afterward? We say
Alright,
spoiler. We should just keep a sign here. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Spoiler. Just a spoiler. All right. Dude, this whole movie was fantastic.
Amazing.
From not only the visuals, but the way they started off, where they're in danger immediately.
Yeah.
Where we get Adam Warlock immediately. I
they
was like, oh
kicked
shit.
off on the action so well,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What's gonna happen next?" You know,
Yeah. Because sometimes the movies be like a little slow into building it up. It's like, all right, we already know these characters. We already know this. Let's put them in.
Yeah.
You know
I was
what I mean?
engaged from like the second, dog.
Yeah.
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 And essentially, we see these guys, just a couple of them get shot. That
Yeah.
was scary.
Low key though, I'm like, I'm just gonna get wiped out right here.
Right here, right now, I'm like, wow, it's happening fast, guys.
There was like 2 times in the movie where I thought Drax was dead.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought Mantis was dead, falling on her neck like that.
Ooh.
So can
It was
Nebula
insane.
actually die? Maybe if you like disintegrate her, but
For a second, I thought she would have died closer to the end. When she's taking control.
oh
That's where I
yeah,
thought she
I
would've
thought she
gone.
was like when she was trying to control the ship, she was gonna die there. I thought,
A little
dude,
bit.
honestly, that whole I thought it was gonna be a Rogue One again. At the end of Rogue One, where they all just try to save the mission and all die.
I haven't seen it, but yes.
Okay, well, hey,
But no, this is another thing I was gonna say. All right, if you're just tuning in now, spoilers for Guardians. Fuck you, James Gunn. You really had me worried that someone was gonna die. You piece of shit.
Yeah.
You fucking got me.
dude, yeah,
This movie made me weep like a little boy.
it's true, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, they really
Both of
was
you.
like, I knew it, and I knew
Actually-
it too. I was like, they're really
emotions were
pushing Rocket in front of us, who's dying. I feel like they're trying to submerge our.
That's what I love about it, though.
Expectations.
It really revealed it's his story. At the end of the day,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's his. Guardians is his.
dude.
You know what? Shout out to Rocket, man.
Rocket
When
is a
he's
bad
when he's
motherfucker.
seen
Got that dope.
Oh my god, dude! I know.
when he's seen the other raccoons in there, he pulled it together. You know, he's like, fuck this. I gotta
I am a
really
raccoon,
like
you know?
exactly.
That scene was great when he
And-
said his name, Rocket
Ah.
Raccoon. I lost my shit.
So
Man.
first of all, Groot said something other than "I am Groot." And
Oh,
every
yeah,
time I
that
think
was
about it, I'm like,
huge.
that doesn't feel real to me.
It does not.
But I have a theory. Like, it's actually like, well, there's a theory going around. Like, when he says it, it's actually he actually says "I am Groot," but James Gunn wanted it to seem like we've known it for a while, where we actually starting to understand what he's saying.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good little
Okay.
twist.
But
there.
even if it's not, whatever, I still love it. It's amazing. This whole movie, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend.
Highly recommend. There's just a lot of details in this.
The,
I know
the
we
fight
missed.
scenes.
Dude.
Really
No
good.
Sleep
The
Till
s-
Brooklyn?
The song
Oh my
choices
God.
were fantastic.
Dude,
That whole scene
that
had me
whole
fucking
one shot
pumped.
fight, one of the
Dude,
best
they
fights
opened up
in
that door
MCU.
and it was just
Yeah.
like it's fucking game on. It's game on. It's like
I already knew.
you guys are not. You know.
You know what I thought was gonna happen for a second there? They were gonna do the bit where like they open it and it's like, oh, too many guys, and then they close it back. But
Oh.
no, it stayed on that shot for a second, and then he was like, fuck it, we're here. Dude, that was so
Yeah.
good. Such
my
great action.
question is, the guys, they were just watching them just open the door for a good like 5-6
I'm saying,
seconds.
Yeah, they could've
blast
kissed
him.
him.
Right,
Yeah.
like you guys could have shot Drax like 10 times.
Yeah.
But
But you know what?
Yeah.
Speaking of Drax, there's a line that like low key hit, and I'm like, oh, you're not meant to be a destroyer. You're meant to be a dad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
full circle for him, you know. And I'm like, okay.
yeah.
I'm telling you, that story arc is crazy because like he does start a little harsh, a little like rough around the edges,
Yeah.
and where he becomes now is
Both him
way
and Rocket.
different than what I
Yeah.
would think. They all had great ways to end their stories.
Yeah,
honestly.
the one thing about Marvel, they are really capable of showing how well, the families are. Like,
Yeah.
like not just the characters, but like also like the actors. They really know how to like just bring out like how close they are. Offset, onset. Like they're really close, and that's like it brings the family vibe. Like us, we're family, and
I feel
it's-
it. I felt it there. I really did. I was like, it's good to have friends, and I was like, yes, it is, indeed.
friends that could actually be family. Like it's okay to have friends, but friends that you could actually say like, "Hey,
Friends you can
this
kiss.
is my brother." Wait, whoa,
Whoa.
no.
But, hey, Marvel's first F bomb.
Yeah.
That
Oh yes.
That was
Cuss
good.
words on
If
there?
it good, it's like you could have a couple more. Make it
They-
R.
they
Imagine
said-
the rated R Guardians movie.
Funny scene
That'd be
when
great.
Drax
Just ripping through people.
That's what I'm saying.
when Drax was like, "You moron" to the kid. I was like, "No way."
But he said it in like such a nice way, you know.
He
It
did.
wasn't like with intent of like
did.
being mean.
Like at the end, I'm like, does Drax have like is into Mantis now?
A little
Or what's
bit, yeah, I
going
think
on?
he-
Like he was a little sad that she left.
Yeah.
I think
my
it was
boy
just the
saying
connection
that.
they made because they were both close. They were both like the weirdos in a way.
Yeah.
Drax was kind of like the muscly like brother, to her.
Yeah.
Because like that scene in Guardians 2
Yeah.
where he's telling him about his life and like you see him, he's nothing, and then she feels all the emotion. I think that's where they really bonded.
Connected.
That's
Okay.
connection. Like
I feel like every group needs a Mantis, even though she's not like super strong or like strategic or like but like you need someone to actually like, hey, this is what's going on. You feel this way, get that shit healed. Like
to check
Yeah.
everyone now,
Right.
every now and then.
and she also said she told Drax some really wise words. As well.
she was like the Meg of this group. Like,
I don't know. She's not hated on as Meg. Meg's
No, but
got some
definitely she
hate.
does get shit on a bit. And then
No,
her
she
neck,
gets
man,
laid on her
her neck
fucking
in
neck.
this
Her neck was taking fucking
She's taking shit.
damage.
But like 4 times, like just broke it.
That's what I'm saying. And then like I got like 3 times in the movie Adam Warlock going like, you know what I mean?
That was
I
literally
like
half
the
of his time.
I'm excited to see where they take that character because like yeah he's young now but he'll eventually grow up and he's strong. He could have wiped out the whole Guardians in the beginning of the movie if he wanted to.
The way he
If he
brought
was
back
more smart.
He was
fucking-
about to, yeah.
when he brought back Pete, I was like, no way.
Oh,
That
dude.
stupid shot of like Adam and God. I was like, okay, are you serious? But like, it makes sense. But you'll see. Fucking his face just. Woo. I thought he was gone, dude.
Low
I
key,
really
though,
was.
I thought like once his face did that I'm like oh he's dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
like that's it. That's it. But Marvel,
Let's just fuck around.
little bitches. Yeah, it's a good time. What else? High Evolutionary though, his acting so like just like some of the best I've seen in a while. No,
No.
subpar means it's trash.
It's a great it's amazing.
I was gonna say subpar, but like I was like, no, that's like that means half as good.
Oh no, it's very good. If anything, it's a highlight of it's
Yeah.
on it. You could put it up there with Jonathan Majors' King. You know?
I was in it. here's the thing.
They have similarities.
Here's the thing. No. I was gonna say that about these villains this year. We have an African American man who wears purple. We have another African American man who wears purple, and then at the end, it's a woman with a purple staff. So it's like an African American woman with a purple staff. Like I don't know the character, but like whoever's playing is African American.
Oh, variants, bro.
I'm just saying, black people winning this year, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He had a cold ass line too. Cuando he's like, the one
There
that
is
he
no
has-
God.
Yeah.
God doesn't
Yes,
exist. That's
so
why I
that's
stepped
why
in.
I'm here.
I was like, "Jeez, that's a bar."
That is the line.
Dude, I love how crazy he got, especially when like, cause like people could play like a calm guy, but I don't know. He was fucking irate when he is like figures out that Rocket was right and he comes to chase him,
Yeah.
and he's like stumbling around. You see, I almost thought he was like drunk or something.
Yeah.
Like,
That was also another part when Rocket went back, right? And then when he actually like started to like fuck up Rocket and everyone just came in to save Rocket, that was a part that I
when
really
they all got a
felt.
good lick in
They
there.
all got a good lick. And like when I seen that, I was like, hey yo, bros just don't leave, you know? Like the squad never left him, so that was
That was awesome.
I
There's
didn't. I really
levels.
thought they were
There's
just
layers.
gonna wait for him, you
There's
know.
layers.
And
There's a lot of fucking layers, especially when you rewatch the whole trilogy in a total.
I
We
would-
get a
I
little
would say,
shot
yeah,
of Yondu.
one of the better trilogies
too.
in Marvel.
We get a little Yondu, Force Ghost.
Yeah.
the bad dog.
she was adorable.
She
She's
was
so
adorable,
cute.
dude. Where was she during Infinity War, man?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
only
telling you,
that,
we needed it.
the only thing I kind of want to see a little more of was the other Ravager group with Stallone and like the Crystal guy.
She was in there quick.
Yeah.
Just
Isn't
quick
it
shots.
Quick.
It was
But
a
we'll
cup,
see
a
them
cup
again.
of coffee.
We'll see them
Cup of
again because
coffee.
Gamora still. Do you ever think they'll ever get back together, or do you think this movie was saying like, yeah, all right, guys, move on?
No, like that original group is gone.
Yeah. For
No,
sure.
I'm saying Gamora and Star Lord, that relationship.
Oh no, I think they
I would-
got
I-
peace ahorita.
Yeah, I would say they got peace for it right now because like that storyline really is like isn't really that needed.
I
It really
think
isn't.
They
I
had it.
think they really showed a really good amount of part where Star Lord is actually like
Hurting.
not hurting, but like really just like reconnecting with Gamora
Oh,
in
yeah.
really odd ways.
Yeah.
And he, you know,
Well,
because
like, getting
it's
that
just
place
like
of mind for him.
Star Lord. He's like, it's inevitable, man.
It-
like we are together.
Literally,
like,
the scenes with him and Gamora reminds me of scenes from Guardians 1. Like, it had the same feel to it, and that's
Yeah.
what I really like.
you know,
She's
like,
fucking fine. She's
and
beautiful.
shout out to Gamora. Seriously, you played a really good, serious.
Zoe Saldana.
Yes.
She's the $1 billion club girl, man.
She is,
really
dude.
is.
Titanic,
nice.
She's up there with
Avatar,
all those
Infinity
movies.
War, Endgame. You name it.
I know her from Colombiana.
Columbia.
Yes,
Oh my
Doug,
god.
you know that shit I'm talking about.
I watched that
Columbia,
movie a
yes.
long time ago with my dad.
I watched that a while
Yes.
ago. You know when I watched that?
Cool.
When we got our haircuts from Johnny.
I was gonna say
Doug,
that's what I watched. Yeah.
That day, we didn't know how to get a haircut, so we both just got bald. I
When
felt
you
so
were in
bad
8th
all
grade
that
or
night,
something?
that whole night, just explaining, just be like, just take it off.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking wild. Hey, you know what it is like. Alright, shout out haircuts. Get one.
Haven't gotten one in 3 years, though.
I got you. Whenever you need a cut, I know I got.
Nah, I'm good though.
Come on,
Maybe in like 3 years, but
Mamis, man, really?
yeah, maybe.
Jesus, I don't know, man. You're fucking
I
wild.
don't know. I'll let you guys know.
I think it's gonna be a hot summer this.
For him,
This time around.
Dog, all this summer, shut this
I'm planning going bald and then just keeping the beard.
Oh wow. Full board.
Nah, I don't know. That's a lot of shit talk.
Put a little
I might get the top a little shorter though. Probably like a little longer than what you got. Speaking of John,
Nah.
I
Although I will
Tease
say
them,
this,
tease them.
I'll give you a little.
huh?
Nah.
Oh.
What I will say this though, I don't know, guys. 10 out of 10. You know,
It was a spectacle.
I'd say highlights since Endgame would be this movie, No Way Home, and
Yeah. That's it.
yeah.
You wanna put Black Panther?
Wakanda
Oh, yeah.
was good.
Yeah, Wakanda.
For a drama piece, it was really good. And plus, we got my boy Namor. El niño sin Namor. That was
point.
great.
Good point.
I love how the way they adapt it, because like obviously you can't go exactly from comics to the movie with each like every like detail.
They did a really good portion on the comics though with it. You
The
know,
way they put the costumes, like the actual
Yes.
uniform they wear in the comics, I was like, dude, nice.
Yeah.
That shot when Rocket is fighting, and he shoots and he's like that pose that he has in the comics. I'll show you.
Oh yeah.
That was
yeah, yeah.
fantastic.
Dude, when he was fucking up homie's face, I felt the rage. I
Oh,
felt that,
yeah.
dude, at
He
that moment when he...
cried. That
Yeah.
whale, oh my,
Oh my
god,
God.
that had me shivering. I was like, god damn.
Yeah, you feel his pain, like, god damn,
I'm like, fuck that guy up.
Yes.
Well, the way they started the movie, like it's just him in his cage, and then the High Evolutionary is grabbing. The music choices, oh my god,
Were
dude, I'm telling you,
fantastic.
watch
Yeah.
it, please.
Dun, dun,
Whoa.
dun, dun,
That NC got me,
dun,
dude. I'm not
dun.
gonna lie.
That song's great.
Dude,
Their theme song is so
lazy.
good.
This is the whole thing, and the fact that they use like mixtapes throughout the whole movie, like the 80s, 90s, and now 2000s at the very end. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
Because he put 2000s, I'm not gonna lie, a little part of me wanted it to be like
Somebody.
a sugar. But I'm like, I know they're not gonna do it. But I'm like, hey, what are the odds?
doesn't it need a little more water?
Yeah, we're good. Porque si le echó más, you end up drinking it. I don't want that.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, fantastic movie. If you have a chance to watch it, yeah, I would do that.
He didn't try to take someone's like body part this movie.
Yeah.
Surprising. Well, he was out during.
Oh, you
half
know
the
what?
movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say they didn't mention him getting Bucky's armor or nothing like that either.
Yeah, or like
Oh,
I
that's
mean like
true. So you gotta
you
progress
think that whole like coming back from life like yeah like he's not gonna be trying to be tough no more like yeah he's like he knows who he is,
I think so.
you know.
I think
I
so.
think that part's gone.
You
That
know-
rage is gone.
You know, it would have been really funny if they would have had a little scene of, Bucky like, damn, I had to get a new arm because of
He-
the damn raccoon.
Not only that, he wakes
They do
up, he
mention
goes to
it
his
eventually.
closet, his arm is just gone. He's like, what the fuck?
He takes it off the shower.
He just sees his whole window broken and like a ship landed there, but like an imprint of a ship landed there and it's not there anymore.
After credit like that would be funny.
That'd be funny.
That would be
Speaking of
funny.
like end of the movie resolves, Star-Lord goes back to Earth and actually, not to mention this is he was there in Endgame.
The fact that his grandpa's alive though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what are the chances?
I'm really happy that he's alive because that's something that Star-Lord
Because
really
if
needed
not,
to like heal.
It's
from
Imagine if he would have got a heart
you know?
attack, and then right there.
No, man.
Dude,
Oh,
That would've been
that
wild.
Hey, that would have been another fuck.
Look when he jumps like this in the movie in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
question
with
is,
the gun and everything. I
now
was
that
like,
he's
yes.
on Earth, can he join the Avengers?
Ooh,
Ooh.
what does he really have? Like his.
Is
two
there really
laser guns?
Avengers right now though?
We'll see.
true.
Eventually.
The Defenders. Ooh.
Oh.
That's more extreme
West
level
Coast
heroes.
Avengers?
I don't know. When you get there, it's like just be Avengers.
People are saying like the young Avengers will come when like all the adult Avengers will go like they'll get taken to Battle World and Secret Wars, and who's gonna be left to defend Earth? Young Avengers.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The expansion
It
of this
makes
whole
sense.
universe is crazy.
But it's just gonna take fucking time, and now with the delays, might be even more.
Put
But
me,
yeah.
put me in
I'll wait.
cryo sleep for like 10 years.
Yeah. I'll wait as long as it's quality. I don't want no rush stuff, right,
I'm
guys?
saying, don't give me what's the second
Powdered
Doctor
milk?
Strange?
Multiverse of
I
Madness.
feel like
That was
another.
ass.
I feel like
Trash.
another reason why this movie was so good is because like low key, like he's
was
been
low-
sitting on the script for a long time. You know,
Yeah.
he was finished like for the first draft of the script, like probably around time Endgame was out.
Really?
Yeah, because remember
Shit.
Guardians 2 came out, and after that
That's what
he
I was
started
gonna say, it
already
took a
writing
while.
again. He started writing the third. I mean, he already had visions of how it's gonna end and shit.
Wow.
So it was a lot of time to perfect it.
You know what? The High Evolutionary. I'm surprised there wasn't a robot face underneath.
Loki.
I was a little confused on that too.
Honestly,
A
I
little
was
bit.
surprised that even like in a Marvel movie they showed all that. You know.
Yeah, that was pretty gross.
Fuck them up.
Yeah, you'll see.
If
If anyone is
I
watching
mean,
this
if you're
part,
watching this, I hope you've watched the movie.
they probably haven't, but are like, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess.
I put
God.
a little tag out saying like the next 10 minutes would just be spoiler.
Good.
So, yeah.
It's been more than 10 minutes. Like.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Pues,
Actually,
si-
what's
si
our
me está
runtime
viendo, me
looking?
está viendo. Si no me
No,
está
no,
viendo,
no.
no me está viendo.
Can you see how long we've been on there?
I can see your mama.
No, but,
Shut up, my mother.
Yeah.
Maria Teresa. Doña Tere. There's 3 people.
And this felt like a standalone movie. Like it didn't have anything to do. And
Settle down.
settle down.
It started 29 minutes ago.
Okay.
So we got 30 in.
No mames, bro.
Yeah.
We
You
got
wanna switch it
another,
up?
what, like hour and a half?
We got
No.
another a good 10,
20.
15, 20, 15, 20.
I don't know time.
We just go
Time is
until
a
we feel like
construct.
we're done, guys. This is a podcast for stoners. And also stoners.
It's gonna become a podcast for sobers though, because me and John, for too long, we've put it on hold. Come on, we can do it. We're gonna fight the demons. We're gonna empty out our souls. We're gonna conquer Constantinople.
Do you guys think by what's that called, the flag hold?
Um,
I bet him by Halloween I'll be able to,
That's a
Do
lot
a
of core
flag.
strength, man.
oh
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
I don't know.
Hazlo, empieza,
But if I
mamón.
have dedication
You got
and I
it,
focus
you
on
got
my
You need
core
dedication.
and
You just need discipline, baby. Then we're out there.
Discipline
We're
and
out there.
consistency are the 2 magic
Hiking.
components. You got those 2, dog. You can take over the world.
We outside this summer.
my point
alright?
is that it's possible.
See,
Sweat out
my
the heat,
my
brother.
thing is, see, like with that, it's not just
It's
upper
calisthenics.
strength. You know, yeah, exactly. It's calisthenics. You
body.
need your whole body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to like,
Work in unison.
yeah.
You guys ever? Oh,
it's
you guys don't
just-
wear an Apple Watch, but you guys be getting like when you're working off.
Wow.
And like my Apple
Allegedly.
Watch thinks like, "Are you working out? Are you on an elliptical right now?" And it's like, "No, buddy, I'm not." I get it. My heart's
Mind
a
your
little high.
business.
Exactly, mind your business, bro.
Nothing.
I've got,
Nothing.
I've
Why
done
did
that
you
more
take off the
than
watch?
I got him good a good handful of times, Doug.
He likes to tease.
Wow.
I'm like, hey, buddy.
Are you on
Your
Snapchat
heart rate's
AI?
at 155.
Dude, I've texted the Snapchat AI and I'm like, hey, I've talked about Choco about it. I've talked Choco about and I'm like, and then a day later I'm like, you remember my dog? It's like, oh yeah, Choco. I'm like,
That's
hey.
No way.
Yeah.
That's scary, dog.
That's what I'm saying. He's like Choco, and then he listed all the things I talked about him. And then he was like, he seems really cool. I'd like to maybe
Meet him one
see a
day.
picture of him. And I'm like,
No way.
yeah. And I'm
No
like,
way.
I don't.
Have you asked it for a selfie?
Ask
Ask it. I bet what it says.
Want me to right now?
Yeah, fuck it.
We can make a whole bit out of this, like
We
a whole
could
video,
make a
like a
whole
whole
bit.
other podcast.
Live and in living color.
Or
the-
we're just chatting with
things we're gonna
Snapchat
ask
AI
the
the whole
AI.
time.
Fuck it, we'll see.
That's scary, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
This is so scary.
Have you seen the AI music?
No.
It's
Dude.
where like it'll like you can pick another person's voice, like all those Drake songs that are coming out.
Oh yeah.
There's
yeah.
one with him and like Tyler the Creator gets AI and it sounds so good. I'll show you later.
Ooh.
I'm camera shy, sorry. But how's your day going?
Wow. They're here, baby.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't know. I think
saying.
I wouldn't mind it. Some like Ready Player One type shit.
I haven't seen it, so
Oh,
can't
that's.
say.
That's.
I was watching
That's a
some
little-
TikTok
that's-
videos, and I was like, I could probably go for one more like full tab
Nah, I don't know, man.
in the summer.
speaking
In the
of
summer,
AI,
just
Fuck that.
sweat it out. But like during the day,
Nah.
Come
I think
on.
My days of doing
fine,
a full
fine, fine.
tab are
I'll
done.
do a full tab, but then you do half.
A quarter, dog. I'm good.
From where?
No, that's
I don't know.
Go watch some
Allegedly.
wrestling.
Nah, I want to be doing something.
Okay, I was gonna say, speaking of AI,
Okay.
speaking of AI, I saw articles and stuff like that, and news places that are saying that like they're already starting to test like putting AI into like NPCs in the games, like Sims,
Mhm.
and each character have like its own AI where they start learning and growing. And I just think that's low key kind of weird. Or in GTA, imagine like it's a whole free guy thing again, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy, bro. Now that I think about it, it's like
You-
you're
you
playing
smile
the
at the
game, and
camera.
it's like, oh hey, how are you? But like, I don't know. That's weird
It's
to
a
think
whole thing to
about.
think about.
And like, imagine now, like 10 years from now, how it's gonna be.
A lot of. It's Rick and Morty. It's the whole layers,
saying.
Earth and then Little Earth. But I love it. It's like who's gonna dominate the other species.
I don't know about you. I want to get a VR set. Like, I want to try that thing where people are running on that thing, running in place. Just
I want to
running
try
in
the porn part of it.
place. What? I don't understand.
I respect the
that's
honesty.
just running
Right?
place.
Yeah, right. But like, imagine.
Just put your phone like that.
If only, man.
Oh,
The Apple,
that would-
Apple's coming out with their own VR thing, and it's supposed to be like
So they're
really
taking over.
intuitive.
Really?
That's what I'm saying.
You think you want to become Wally? Where we're all
Like
just
the
fat,
world?
and then we all have to get off the
We have to
planet.
get off the planet. I feel like if we don't switch our ways, the planet can end up that way.
Yeah.
Shout out Leo DiCaprio. He,
He's doing something, I
he
guess.
can save the planet. Only you can stop forest fires.
Yeah, it's true. Only us could stop it.
Dude, there's a spider.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, yes, sir.
No, that's
Good. What do you got there? I like your shirt. I really just noticed it right now.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Your mom's.
Come Back. Wow, that's wild.
I actually forgot. I got this like 2 years ago. And, more like 3 years ago. I'm lying. But I don't know where I forgot it. I don't know.
What do you got there? Your little medallion?
Kairos.
If you know, you know.
Is that a god?
No. So Kairos means God's time. So it was a nice nice retreat. And it's not just
The
like
Cali
for
retreat.
Catholics
Oh.
or like, you know, Christians. It's really just it's a good time to like heal. And it's a nice spiritual. It's not religious, you know, retreat. And that's what I really, you know, was a good part of it. So yeah, Kairos. Anyone could, you know,
You
go.
learned a lot.
I want to sing it.
I wanna sing about the stinger. I wanna sing a.
Guys, this is a podcast for stoners. Cheers if you're cheersing with me.
If you're choosing, look up Owl
Cheers,
Jolson.
yeah.
I love to sing. Will be the best day of your life. It's a fantastic tune.
You want to sing it? About the June, about the sun, about the spring.
Dude, we should start the episode like that one day.
We will. Next one. One of these ones coming up. And speaking of, if you're tuning in, we're gonna go back to one a week. You know, the boys want to create time for other stuff. A couple skits maybe here, a little there. You know, we just want to get moving on for you. We got this going for a year. Maybe take a little break here since we got content now for like half a month, and then we'll get back on it.
Not only
That's
that,
a theory, though.
we are going to be send us kind of eventually we'll start doing one podcast a week, and then we'll still be putting out another video every week or two that's not podcast related, because we love you guys and we only want quality, not quantity. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Pure art.
That's pretty good. Let me decide it for you real quick.
Go ahead.
You know what's an art form I really want to get back into? Writing graffiti, tagging type shit.
Because
With
your
markers.
nephew's getting
He's
really
getting
good.
really
man.
good at it. Shout out Gonzalo. You're fucking getting really good at that shit.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Gonza's doing the art. Mateo's doing the guitar. Shout out to them. They're really getting into the arts.
I think it's just the creativeness, you know. It's all around in all of us in some way, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People's making stop motion. Ali's making food. Sissy's caressing bodies. I don't know. And then
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that
I
is
feel
got
like
weed.
I feel like definitely like my thing I should be pursuing in life is definitely in the arts, because it's something I'm
So
good
it's
at. You know.
That's what they say in theory of like robots were to take care of our labor jobs. We would all just focus on the arts and entertaining.
Entertainment and yeah.
Yeah. What I really want to know is how can like a simple, it's a blue background and then with a white line and it sells for like $100 million.
Or
Those
that, or the
stupid
banana
paintings.
taped to the wall.
Yes.
Or is it money
Oh,
laundering?
did you hear someone ate it and then
What?
put it back on there? The peel. It happened a couple days ago.
What peel?
The banana that's taped to the wall with duct tape. Remember that painting?
Yeah.
Someone grabbed it, took a bite, and put
Isn't
it back
that, like,
on,
gold?
and then they replaced it with the other banana.
I don't know. It was just.
That was a couple days ago.
I don't know. That
Art's
seems-
weird, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, art is weird.
It might be a front, Doug, for money.
It's all the front for
to be
money, dog.
honest.
That's all it is.
There's a thing coming up. I think it's like today or tomorrow. I might have missed it. I'm not even gonna lie. But I don't know. Some art exhibit que Lily's hosting. So if you wanna go, just
Oh,
walk
I
around.
think that's in this.
The 8th, no?
Shit, I don't even know, is it?
Fuck, I don't know.
Like,
Hope not.
fuck paintings. If you want to see a real piece of art, go see like an animated movie. Those are pieces of art, you know, that take time. Like, if you haven't seen Spider-Verse, watch that. If you haven't seen Coraline,
Yes.
watch that.
That
And a
whole
really
company.
a really new recent like a good art, you know, videos is Vision.
Star Wars Visions.
Star Wars
Alright.
Visions.
If you just
heard.
like art, and if you don't know Star Wars, you don't have to know because these aren't canon. They're just really good art pieces that like. So Visions is studios around the world that allowed to get a piece of
They're working with Disney to create like
Ex-
different short stories.
exactly, and I think it's a really good
Yeah.
opportunity.
Non-canon stuff too, so it's not like you
Non-canon
need to know
stuff.
anything at all. You know.
Like
You know,
I barely know
He doesn't know.
Star Wars, and I'm looking.
Yeah, it's literally just
you
like
know.
different studios getting a crack at it. You know,
and
like letting it
it's
shine.
it's a bunch of different like art forms as well. It's not just
Yes,
like
and
all in
they're
the
They're not
same.
the same at all. They're
You know,
all
it's
different.
like this studio's doing this and the other studio. It's really good.
And
And
also,
shout out
it-
to you guys.
You can also tell on what part of the world it's from based on the art form, the voice acting, and just the way the culture of the feel of the
The
Exactly.
episode.
Like there's an
you know?
episode where I'm definitely like, this is an Indian studio. I could tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just like that they're really like pulling from international studios to let it shine. Let them do their thing. Do a quick 15-minute short. See what you got.
Oh.
And they're all fucking great. You know.
I don't think not from Visions. I don't think they actually had a bad episode.
Not at all.
You know, and
Some are more kids and one more adults, but hey, it told this, it told that. Some are more serious, some are more goofy, but it's fun. It's all great.
they're all fun to watch.
They're all
You know,
fun to
it's
watch.
it's interesting. You know,
The
putting
perspectives that mean and different styles of animation.
It's
Yeah.
really what the big thing is.
Because
about it.
everyone uses different frames también. That's what
Mhm.
made Spider-Verse so good because that whole movie was shot in different frames to show
Right.
latency for like him still learning, that learning curve for him.
Yeah.
And then when he gets it, it sharpens up and it's all quicker and faster. But
And that's what I really like Visions. You know, like you said sharpens, and yeah, Vision is just every episode it's sharp. You know, it's unique.
Sharp. It's a completely different animation style every time. And it's always good to see. And they actually have like 3 stop motion ones in this one.
yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't know how long you want to go.
Where we at?
41 minutes ago.
So we'll give it a couple more minutes.
Okay. Other quick topics.
Quick topics.
What's been going on in the news lately?
I don't watch
Not the
news.
news,
it's
not
biased.
like news,
But just
but
like-
like the internet sphere. Any like crazy shit you've seen lately?
No.
Come on.
Real
All the
quick,
time
who
you
do
spend on the internet.
Who do you think's gonna win? Is the Aljo or is the Cejudo? I got my money in Aljo.
Hold on. I was gonna say, you wanna bet on this one?
Hey, buddy.
I bet P4 lost all my money.
Really?
I bet on 3 fights. I bet like in total it was like $30, but still.
Did you?
Changes everything, doesn't it?
So
Yeah.
did you bet on the Garcia fight?
No, fuck that.
Man.
Changes everything. doesn't it?
I probably
Well.
stupidly gone with Garcia just because of pride of Mexico, but Gervonta got that dog. Have you seen those videos of him dancing? All zesty. Tank Davis.
Oh, Tank now.
We gotta make sure
dancing
there's
is like-
bro.
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
show
the
you.
little dimple.
Gotta make sure you put the balls on there.
Who do
Get
you
out
got?
of here.
Wait, so who do you got? You didn't say.
I'm gonna go Aljo just to shut the fuck up for Cejudo.
Then who do you got? Burns or is the
Burns.
Oh yeah.
I got Burns all day.
Hello, Mohair.
You still think they're gonna go 5 rounds? No more.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I got Burns on that one.
Whatever you wanna do. ¿Cómo se llama?
Bilal Muhammad. Good luck. But I think you're about to get knocked out. Dog.
What's it called? What was I gonna show you?
Tank Davis dancing. Pero after the pod, no?
No,
We
it's
got
just
a
a
couple
video.
minutes.
It's just a video.
To be,
Okay.
Save the bees.
Wow. When he's in the what for shits and giggles?
Just for
or-
shits and giggles. It's just dancing around, you know.
Hey man, do what you
Do
got.
what
If
you
that
do.
makes you happy, get it. Who am I to judge?
He gets it. He gets it done.
exactly. Who am I to fucking judge? A little fatter.
That was like, wow. Yeah, boning. Okay. Anyways, I think it started to pipe down over here,
Yeah,
no?
let's try to add some detail to that.
I don't know what's going on here.
Making
You hear that?
I think I hear a bit of music and it's starting to be overhauling. So I feel like this
Overhauling.
has been a great live
Wait,
episode.
hold on. Open it up. I get the song.
No way. Get out of here. You can just edit.
I guess. I was just gonna do it for the live crowd.
Yeah, because we just
But
say the video.
anyways.
You just grab it.
Yeah.
Guys, this is.
It's been an honor.
It's been an honor. It's been a year, and hopefully another year. Maybe episode 120. Probably not, because this was just a line because of hits and misses. But we're here.
The stars were aligned for this one.
Who knows at what episode count will be a year from now, but really hope you're there with us. So thank you guys for joining us. This has been Homies in the Hallway. You can follow me at JRosa Tutorials on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Where can they find you at?
You can find me at Sixto_A_13 on Instagram. Nacho?
You can find me at Nacho_X0 on YouTube, Instagram, and Mama's house.
Wow. How about you, Joey? Where can they find you?
You could find me on Instagram, New Life Leo.
How many O's? 3
It's
E's,
one.
3 O's, no?
It's 2 E's and 1 O. And
You
2
heard it
H's,
here
I
first.
think.
Nice. Alright.
Dude, I don't even know it.
It's all good, bro.
It's cool. We'll put
It'll
it
be
in
in the description box below, Jamie. And speaking of Jamie, you gotta say that one of these days, dog. I see you back there. Alright, anyways. And as always, we love to bid you all adieu. And in case we don't see you, good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
Bang. You're still there, though.
Yeah.
How's it going? How's it going? This is where you get to see the vaccines of the boys.
Vaccines of the boys.
Give me the vaccine, I need it.
Hey, hey. Ah,
Want to watch
ah.
Wow. Nos acabó. Todavía estamos aquí.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, come on, go.
Yeah.
Show my titties.